Welcome to chapter 13, and if you have met the merchant, you should hopefully already. Make sure you trade in some of the stuff to pick up the treasure map. Not sure if it's actually required, but I like doing it just to be safe, but that's entirely up to you. So now once we have gotten into the first area with the guns and stuff, and loads of enemies will spawn. On the left side here, just around the corner, you will find your first treasure. So now once you go and clear the first area out, you will go through a very small cave system and up the ladder. Go inside this building, you will find a few enemies. Now in this section here, there will be a yellow herb to your left and also a gold lynx to your right. For this one, you need to blow up this barrel to demolish the wall behind it and go inside to find your next treasure. And now a bit further on, we're going to get the Castellan number 13 and the elegant crown. So this will be your next one to get 100,000 pesos, where we call it. As we enter the next section after the previous section we've done, before going up and to your left, go down where the shipping container is located, and once again you'll find many enemies here as well. In this treasure we'll find the elegant crown. You can use this for another 100,000 pesos. And then right next to the forklift on your left side behind the truck itself, you will find another Castellan. Now for the next two velvet blues. So from the last location, basically go up the steps, go inside the building. This will be our main building of this chapter. So as we enter, we will find the velvet blue located directly in front in this briefcase. Now once we proceed on a bit further, we'll go into like a kitchen type area. As we go through the next doorway, look to your left. And in this out cupboard here, or this out place, we'll find another velvet blue located in the same briefcase. Now for the red Beryl. So once we have now activated the power and we get chased by lovely enemies, in this next room here, there will be your next treasure. So before the enemy does actually spawn, you can grab this beforehand. Now for the gold ingot. I actually got really lucky on this part and managed to kill the enemy without the thermal scope. So in this room, the enemy will spawn. In the same room as he spawns from, there will also be a gold ingot inside. Now once you make it into the freezer, I don't really need to show you much how to get here, story progression. So before we trigger the main objective, I would probably recommend going into the main section of the freezer to find your next weapon. This will be the LE5. So this is the freezer section you don't really need to go into because this is unnecessary if you just want to beat the game quicker. But if you want the gun, then you need to go into this freezer. And now once we get, or just before we get to the incubation room, you will find this next section where we find a few guards here. In this area here as well, go down the steps and the guards will now spawn below you next to the left and right side of the stairway. Now go where the guards came from and you will find your yellow herb here. Now go to the incubator room. Part of the story, you have to do it. So in this room here, you will need to put your keycard inside to get a level 3. Before doing that, grab your scope. This will come in handy to kill these regenerators. Now for the achievement, 2 bugs, 1 stone. I already got the achievement already. So this is quite simple to do because these little bastards are in incubators. So we want to get the one with the wrench because we need that anyway. So line yourself up so you hit 2 of these at once. Very easy because they're not moving at all. Of course, once you shoot them, they'll start moving. Then on to chapter 14.